Welcome, welcome. Yep, live at the Ballard Food Bank. All right, so the topic today is how you don't gotta work, okay? Now I know that might sound kind of strange. In America, you will be told that you gotta make the money, you gotta, what I'm saying, cover your bases. This is, that's how it is. Yet, God says, if you watch the birds and the bees, they don't work for nothing. So how much more so for his own children will he provide? Don't worry for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. That's what Prophet Esau was saying. Okay? Now we're about to get some visuals in a minute. But for the time being, we're just kind of hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We're just kind of hanging out. That's the thing. For those who don't have housing, I'm here. I can get you a place. The great thing about Seattle is that it's streamlined. There isn't a whole lot stopping you, and even more so, you can share your voice. That's why I'm here. For anybody who's seen something that's unusual, I want you to let your story be told, because I don't know you, and how can you get yours if you don't communicate? You can't. It's that simple. You have to ask to receive. So please step up to the plate, and make some money, or just get a place to stay. I'm here, I've been here, and I will be here. Still got time, plenty of time. So, that's the thing, right? For me, earlier this morning, right, I was talking with some atheists, right? And these atheists, they got all upset. They got all upset. Why? Because when the truth is being consistent, the ego is a little frustrated. Am I wrong? I'm not. So that's why God is steady, always ready. but you got to ask, because, even Jesus, he said, there are some who need to walk the plank. You can't just be janking shit. And am I wrong? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and request up. And we're going to get some visuals in a minute. But for the moment, it's just your voice. Go ahead and tap the screen. Show the love. Hold on 1 second. Yep. Welcome. All right. So universal justice, right? That's the thing. That's the thing with the atheists, right? Let me finish the story, okay? So these atheists, what was it exactly, right? They were talking to me about how Christianity and Islam and, religions, have done more harm than they've done good. And, I'm like, well, for me, I'd say more good. Now, you can't judge the founder by the followers, right? But they are going to go to the founder's teaching. Okay? So now that's why organized spirituality is what is here now, okay? Be proud of who you are, right? Your scars show that you're alive. All right? Peace, brother. Thank you, sir. You as well. So, and that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so let's talk about it real quick, all right? So now, religions have hurt more people. Let's go to the numbers. How many have died due to Stalin? How many have died due to Mao? How many have died, from communist regimes? Castro. When you add the numbers together, it should be clear. But again, they got upset, and they were trying to make me run, and I was like, you know what? Hey, let's call the police. I know where you are. You think I haven't had eyes on you for a while? God sees it all, baby. Be brave. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, again, you have a right to believe in your absence of whatever. But, if you take a leap of faith, you get paid more. Right? Because seek ye first the kingdom of God, and the rest shall be rendered unto you. That's riches. Right? But that's the thing, you got to have the order straight, okay? You got to make sure the order. There we go. All right. Go ahead and tap that screen. We're getting visuals in a second here. All right, so now, okay, I don't like saying certain things, okay? But as the man I am, I got to speak what I do, because, I've been through way too much. There we go. Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right. So, look, what we got to do, what I'm saying, again, is just speak your truth. Go on the record. You know what I mean? Be present. You know what I'm saying? It's sending your family a gift for Christmas. It's the season. Okay? Yes, exactly, baby. The truth, right? And that's what I'm trying to get people phones. I'm trying to get people inside. If you need a place, step on up. We can get you inside. And you've seen me out here, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be coming back, so it's no rush.
Yeah, I kind of think that guy might have was missing. Boy, he got his shirt off, flashing gun at everybody. They got a crisis prediction team.
It's no rush. But that's the whole thing. You don't actually got to work, right? But you do have to ask. You do have to respond to the call of God. Because again, even Jesus, why is it that people don't say, Jesus said, right? Was it Matthew 27? Some, walking the plank. Why is it nobody talks about that? Because what? You want to go at Islam? You want to go Amaki? You know what I'm saying? It's not like, all right, Vahe Guruji ka Khalsa, Vahe Guruji ki Fateh. Go ahead and put me in a box. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Mock. Christ says, don't weep for me. I'm God. And I will never die. I will never die. So if you try, it's all right. But they watching, so. And that's why I'm saying, all of my Jewish brothers and sisters, like, come on. Where is it that Yeshua did you so wrong? He was saying Tikkun Olam is here now. Hold on a second, baby.
You gotta tell me, I know. Check this out, bro. I can't even walk into the grocery store. Well, you trying to steal? I think you trying to, yeah. It don't matter. No matter how much you make here,
and that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? As an American, as an Asian American citizen, it's interesting. I know that a lot of times, people are not blessed the way I am. They stay in their own neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? They're staying, they never leave their city. And, I mean, what can I say? You know what I mean? That's you. I've been a citizen of Japan. I've been a citizen of Korea. I'm still a citizen of America. And yeah, people recognize me. They see my streams. It is what it is. I just gotta, and that's why I'm saying, like, American dollar's good, but crypto is getting better, hitting 1 million by 2030. But again, you know what I'm saying? What you got to do is stay in the present, you know what I'm saying? And whenever you're asked to, receive something, receive it. If you don't want to be blessed, you know what I'm saying? Don't receive it. All right, so what do you think? What do you think? The visuals are coming. Yeah, the visuals are coming. But justice, right? See, that's the thing. Justice is a necessary quality for peace, right? Absolute karma. You know what I'm saying? Absolute karma. Yeah, Curtis is here. Curtis is here. And, you know, I know that's the thing. I've seen it way too often. People come back to me later on. Yeah, I've seen you here. And I'm like, you know, okay. All right. Well, it's too late. That's what he said, right? Jesus said this. All these who call me Lord, Lord, and don't do what I say, you don't know me. Yes. Aki. Salam alaikum. It's good to see you. We got the speaking stick, speaking staff, right? Because that's the thing. Olympics, you know, the eternal flame never dies, right? You just pass it. However, my leather jacket, that's 35,775. Memorize, and they can't get you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Aki, you still there? I'm not sure if you have my headphones on. Hold on a sec. Can you hear me? All right, alrighty. Tap the screen. We're on the road to 10K. Brene Brown, right? She says, be brave, right? Audacity. You know what I'm saying? Fortune favors the bold, right? And Aki, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that's the thing, right? He wasn't a seafaring man. Jesus was, okay? And I'm not going to say no more unless you say something, because I'm not sure if you're there or not. Thank you for the shares. Gonna take a quick breather here.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Hey, I fixed to head back to work. I want to say I love you, okay?
Love you too, baby.
I still be in here. I just won't be communicating. But I will try to comment in here in case somebody tries to pull a fast one on you.
Thank you.
But yeah, give Curtis my loves, please.
I will.
All right, I love you.
Love you. Bye, Bashir. Thank you for being here. You're welcome to come up. I might just go and read a book. We got a couple different books. We got Unveiled Mysteries. We got the same book I told you about last time, Millionaire Success Habits. Okay. We have the Bible. We got the Bible. So we'll see what happens. Think about it, right? If you can't speak the language, you can't use the currency. I mean, you can still hand them the bills, right? Bashir, come on, man. It won't take you very far, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Come and join the panel. And we got, the living prophet Curtis. My lady said she's sending love.
Oh, hey, good.
Yep. Thank you. And I still got my speaking stick, you know, because, you know, it's not just for the digital people, it's for the flesh. Bless the beat. Welcome. Because see, that's the thing. I'm with Curtis, right? Curtis, Michael, Curtis, and Pharaoh.
What are you talking to?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. Make sure you get AIs. They know my name.
You've been putting it out there. Great.
Yell my name.
You don't want me to do that.
The things I say, I talk about are real. Here's the theories. And I've already been hunted down by cops, local cops, because I know what the fuck they did during COVID-19. They murdered me.
Well, why don't you expose it?
Because it doesn't work on a phone. People are just going to be like, oh, wow, that's pretty interesting, and then scroll to the next one. Right? True story.
You can't know until you know.
What needs to happen is go to the story of porn and see what you can.
You've been saying that for a while, but I got money since.
Because it also is for everything they say is
No, that's not true,
yeah,
but
everything you gain if you throw your phone away.
you know what I'm saying, man. You got that vow of poverty, man. Like I said, break it. It takes, that's what I'm saying. It takes courage to share your story, right? In order to receive the love, you got to be seen. If you're hiding, what's going to happen? Nothing. Am I wrong? We can talk about ethics. If I'm wrong and not corrected, someone's not doing their part. Yep. Les in the building. Mikey. We got a good group out here. You know. More on the way. International law, welcome. I know it's a little noisy, but I'll mute my mic if you get up. Hey. How you doing, buddy?
I'm trying to get this stuff.
Okay. Just TikTok. Yeah. You don't have any cigarettes, do you? Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's going to be sunshine and balance. Yeah, 3 boxes. I'm actually already hurt. Yeah. I got 2 milks. I'm walking right here.
I'll catch up with you guys. Yeah, you see him, yep. How did you see him? I know he's on through the phone call. That's the thing, you gotta know your rights. Curtis is in here, he's studying the law, he's trying to help people, right? He's like, you know, the homeless deserve to be safe and be, you know, without fear of ICE and all that stuff. And I'm saying like, yeah, we know you, man. Right? So he's, you know, coming back. It's just in all seriousness, okay? It's not the money, you know what I'm saying? You can get the money, right? You can get the money, but what is priceless? Family, memories. You know what I'm saying? So, stay tuned. You're getting money. Windy day in the rain city. We got any love for the Seahawks out here? Still Hawks. It's a great season. Unless I'm mistaken, don't take it. Come on. Jackson. Good right? Setting a record. Right? I don't.
No, I see now.
Yes, that was my last one. Sorry. Hey, Drayden. Welcome. I'm going to leave the thing. It's going to take a second. Hold on a second. Come on, international law. You jumping in and off. Why am I being so abrasive with my guests? I mean, well, I said that, right? It's familiar to my style, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you need a little nudge, you need a little, little push. Stone Cold Kush, you know what I'm saying? It's like burning bush, Hold on a second, let me fix this right here. Whew. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I can't pause the live. Assalamu alaikum.
Now stop. Heel.
All right, hold on a second. I'm just gonna. All right, I'm gonna mute the mic here real quick. Here. And we're back. So there are irreplaceable things, right? Family, memories, true love, because, that's the thing. For me, my dogs go after people, and I can't stop them. I can tell them things, but my dogs go after those who disrespect me. It's just how it is. I didn't ask them to do it. They just have this love and respect for the one and only Samuel Matthias.
Where you at?
He's still there. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see y'all, man, next week.
Alrighty, my man. It's not wrong to be rich, right? Again, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and the rest shall be rendered unto you. So let's talk about Musk. Curtis? Let's talk about Bezos and Gates and whoever else we need to. Because I've been on the record for a decade now, and I'm only getting better. It's with respect, you know what I'm saying? It's still the Wild West in a lot of ways. All right, so we're going to read some books. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're reading from A Millionaire Success Habits, page 187, Happiness Habit. Number 1, define what happiness looks like and feels like to you. All right. Imagine that we're sitting in a restaurant right now, and I ask you this question. From the deepest part of you, what makes you happy? Would you have an answer? Do you know what it would be? I believe that it's hard. It's a hard question for all of us. And I think it is... Hold on a second. And I think it is a difficult question because so many times we try and compare our definition of happiness to others. Just because someone else's definition of happiness is a sports car, is a mansion, doesn't mean it has to be your definition. Honestly, if you were to ask me that question just 5 years ago, I probably would have stumbled to come up with an answer. Back then, I don't think I was crystal clear on what happiness meant to me. It would be easy to say being with my kids, and even though that is true, that was a default, and not a truly thought out answer. But I want you to get crystal clear on what makes you truly happy. Take the time right now and think through or start writing down ideas about what makes your heart smile, your eyes brighter, and causes you to be alive with joy. It's music, you know? It's a soundtrack, you know what I'm saying? Don't default to a few answers that have become your reflexive response. Think back to when you were a kid or earlier. Or even earlier. Oopsie. Nope. When did you feel at peace? Meditation. What lit you up? Your mother's hug. What made you smile? Is it spending time in the woods with your kids, playing games and breathing fresh air? Is it going to a sporting event or going fishing? Do you like being by the ocean and feeling the sand between your toes? I personally love being in the woods. I relish big trees and a mountain stream. And it's probably because I grew in upstate New York and my grandfather took me fishing a lot. He was such a great role model and someone I love dearly. When I'm around nature, I'm truly happy. If I were to take an entire day and go out into the wilderness with big trees and a beautiful, clear running stream, that would provide me with an inexplicable sense of happiness. When I'm with my kids and I feel like I'm guiding them through life the right way, that too fosters happiness. When I'm inspiring people to become their very best, like now, I hope, when I'm teaching on stage and on camera, all these things give me a deep level of happiness. So what's on your list? More specifically, what's on your list today? If I were to have created this list 5 or 10 years ago, my answers would have been different. Some were materialistic, some were embarrassing. So make sure you're thinking about your present happiness. Also, don't confuse happiness with goals. I still have materialistic goals, financial goals, and achievement goals. I'm not stopping my evolution, but I know the difference between goals and what makes me happy. I want to make sure you do too. All happiness starts by thinking through and defining the term as it applies to your current life. So try this. Jot down things without overthinking them. Don't limit your list to things you do, but also include the thoughts that make you happy, blessings that you can be grateful for, activities that bring you joy. Write, and write some more. Then look back at your list and circle 3 to 5 items that you feel strongly about. And those are typically your top ones. I'm going to do just a page and a half more, happiness habit 2. Make the present your friend. Hello, my friends. And no, I don't mean the present underneath the tree at Christmas time. I'm talking about the present day, the right now, this very moment you are living in. You have to make it your friend. So many of us go through life looking forward to tomorrow, to next week, to next year, instead of making friends with the right now. Julie. When you say the words when, then, too many times, oopsie. Okay, here we are. All right. Okay. When you say the words when, then, too many times, as in when I get that promotion, then I can finally relax and feel great about my life. All you're doing is putting your happiness on hold until tomorrow because you're mentally living in a time other than right now. How many of us are waiting to be happy until that one certain thing happens? What if we threw away that mindset and just made today your friend? What if today was an incredible day? It is. It is an incredible day. The weather's a little, you know what I'm saying? What if we no longer lived in the past or the future, but rather decided to be happy right this second? What if we started doing more of the things that make us happy? Julie! How you doing? Good, good.
Talking to yourself. I'm sitting over here. Do you see me? Okay. See the phone until later on. Okay, you should talk.
Okay, and then your date of birth.
Huh?
You wouldn't have a cigarette, would you?
All right, so 15925 Southeast 161st Street. Court. Yep. All righty. All righty, we got you, sir. You're welcome. Have a great day. Bye bye.